we are at Nether Wasdale.
Back in the Lake District.
Back in the Lake District.
After our Cornish tour.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful spring day. It's gorgeous.
Bluebird Day.
And we're going to do a loop around Wastwater. So it should be fantastic views today. About a 5-mile loop. So I hope you join us on our wee adventure. Bye for now. Got a route here which is 5 miles long. We did a slight deviation. We parked here at Cinderdale Bridge, turned right over the bridge to head around Wasdale On, which is lovely, on a public footpath around here, back onto this path to head through the farm to Lumbridge, around the shores, around the Blue Lagoon of Wastwater. Lovely, delightful path here. We carried on to this point to get a picnic on the beach, and then come back again, back to the road for a little bit, up this track where the wall garden was, to this section where you've got the cows on a very muddy path around this way. This is the lovely grassy track over Scale Bridge, back on a lane to Cinderdale Beck. They do operate a free Wasdale shuttle bus, and there's a timetable here for Saturdays, Sundays and bank holidays between the 25th of May to the 15th of September, just when it gets busier here in Wasdale, just to help with the parking. Runs from Ravenglass Village Car Park, Muncaster Castle Car Park, Gosforth, Nether Wasdale Village Car Park to Wasdale Head. So we're going to head over Cinderdale Bridge, over the Cinderdale Beck. You've got the sawmill, cafe and farm shop just there. This is the triangle that you can see on the map. We've just parked on the left. So we're heading up on a lovely path towards Wasdale On. It's a lovely little spot, nice little tarn. And you start to get views up the Wasdale Valley over to Winrig, Ilgill Head. There you go, you've got Great Gable, Ewbarrow and Buckborough and Seed, Buckborough and Middlefell. This is beautiful Wasdale On. A lovely location. Billy's loving it. You can go first. So it's another low level walk this week. as my back is still quite bad, and I want to try and keep putting out content for you guys. And I'm hoping you find Wastwater interesting, because it's a beautiful place and this is a lovely low level walk to do. And we've just got back from Cornwall, and our return journey was 11 hours, wasn't it?
11 hours.
11.
Three accidents.
3 accidents.
Well, I never had 3 accidents, but there was 3 accidents.
Yeah, there's an accident just by Birmingham, and then on the M6 there were 2 or 3. So yeah, it took us 11 hours to get home in the car.
Grueler.
It was a grueler. It's a beautiful place to visit, but as I say, when you live up north, it's a bit of a trek to get to.
When we're going back.
So, Andy wants to go back.
I do.
He loves it.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I don't think it's actually helped my back much. So it's another low level walk. But this should be an epic little adventure. The path is varied, so it takes you through some mixed woodland and some conifer woodlands, past Flass Tarn, which is a beautiful setting, and it's going to take you into the Wasdale Valley, and soon we'll have opening views right up the Wasdale Valley, and we're going to walk around the shores of Wastwater, or part of the shores of Wastwater, where you've got like what we call the Blue Lagoon. See what I mean? We've come out of the woodland now, and look at this view. This is just the start of it. This is a good little route actually, because Wastwater itself gets very, very, very busy, especially on a beautiful spring day like today. I'm sure it'll be quite busy. But this route is peaceful. It's not such a well-known route. We've got a few trees to get under here, mind though. A tight kissing gate here.
Go on.
But he's freaking out about it.
Come on, can you not get through? Come on.
You can do it.
Go on. Oh, nearly. Go on.
This could take a while.
Nearly.
Oh, Billy.
Come on.
Come on, you can do it.
No.
Yeah, that's a better idea. You can open the gate.
Oh.
Oh! You just catch yourself on the barbed wire?
No, my rucksack. Just my rucksack.
The Wastwater Screws here. That would be Winrig. You've got, is that Great Gable? You've got Great Gable, Kirkfell, Newbarrow, Middlefell, Talon and Buckbarrow. Buckbarrow. So the footpath just diverts away from the farm to the left, through this gate, onto a track. So we're just heading across the farmers' fields to Lund Bridge. Here we are at Lund Bridge, and this is the River Ert.
You know yourself, Billy.
Up to what we call the Blue Lagoon now, where you've got beautiful blue water of Wastwater, where you've got the boathouse, a couple of boathouses. You get quite a few paddle boarders around this section. So dramatic, these sheer ragged rocks leading down to Wastwater Screes. We've got the boathouse there, and we're just going to head to the boathouse round here. It's a lovely spot.
Okay.
You know I still got your back, no matter. We need all the floods in this strong emotion. You know I'm feeling it too. All that you have been through. I've been walking with you all along. Every ghost you saw, every bad dream. Anytime you need me, you can call. Every rise and fall.
A great place for swimming.
You guys just swim right across.
Yeah, it's not very deep, it's gone all the way across there. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's midday, the sun's a bit too glary to actually get the full effect of the blue lagoon. It's just washing all the colours out. But we're going to head to the other side. The path just follows along, hugging the shores of Wastwater. Got a couple of picnic benches along the way, and I'll show you the amazing view from them, looking up into Wasdale. There you are, it's the view from the other side looking up Wasdale. Cooler this side, isn't it?
Very cool.
We've got the breeze this side. So here's the picnic bench. You walk past the Wasdale Youth Hostel. Fantastic location to stay there, isn't it? Literally right by the lakeshore. And they've got like a little bay that you can launch your little boats or canoes or paddleboards from. So Wastwater is the deepest lake in England. I'll put on the bottom of the screen how deep it is.
I think it's about 80 metres.
He thinks it's 80 metres, so we'll check that out. And on the other side you've got the path along Wastwater Screes, and the screes run all the way down into the lake like a massive shelf.
Yeah.
Another seat to enjoy that beautiful view. Another little bay to enjoy. We've reached the road and we're just going to do a detour as our path is going to head left back along some lanes, and also with great views of Buckborough. But we're going to just do a detour so we can have our lunch along Wastwater. Andy's just thought he saw he found a water bottle, one of them squidgy ones that squeeze in and out.
I thought it was a retractable dog water bottle.
Yeah, a retractable dog water bottle. What do you
then
think it was in the end?
Well, it smelled of pee. I think it was a shiwi. It was like a bendy tube with a
He's just picked up a shiwi.
with a thingy shaped
That's minging.
entrance, like an oval shaped entrance. It wasn't round like a water bottle. It was like oval shaped and it was bendy.
It smelled of pee.
And it smelled of pee.
We're going to head to that bay there and ruin that man's peace and solitude. As you can see, there are various points where you can park right along the shores of Wastwater with numerous lay-bys. I do ask you not to camp overnight though, or overnight stays.
Like a hurricane cold, you seem alone. So much stormy weather, who can put you back together? Can you slow for a while? Breathe deep again. Give up what's in
If anyone doesn't know what a shiwi is, then I'll let you Google it, because I can't really explain on YouTube.
They were only £3.50 on Amazon. I was just looking.
So we're heading back, as this was a little detour just for our lunch spot. I mean, you can continue as far as you want along the road, taking in all the bays of Wastwater. But as I say, we're heading back to Nether Wasdale. So we're going to take in some public footpaths, get views over Buckborough, and we'll head back into the village, probably about another 2 miles I reckon. But they're lovely little paths, so it makes a nice wee circular. So there's a better view of the screes. Fancy that path?
No problemo.
Black Crag did a video recently of the screes, and yeah, I don't know if he enjoyed it or not, to be honest. And I did video some rocks coming down, and you can hear them actually falling down that scree. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's rocks falling down that scree chute. I mean, there's boulders there the size of a car, and there's nothing holding them up, to be honest. That scree is loose, and the rocks and the crags are disintegrating. That's why you've got so much scree there. So yeah, I think you've got to be careful doing that route. Very dramatic though. If you like a little bit of excitement. Right, and just to our right is a public footpath. We've only been on this road for about, I don't know, 200 yards. Andley has kindly informed me this estate is called Wasdale Hall. In a bit we're going to pop out across like some sort of livestock land, but you get great views over to Buckborough and St Helen. I'll show you in a bit. Look how many snowdrops there would have been. Huge patch, that would have been amazing. Shame they're over now. So we've got a bit of a sort of a walled garden here. There you are, there's Buckbower. Buckbower, Talon and Middle Fell. Heading up this farmer's track. Seen better days, isn't it, this? So we've got views looking back from our track there. That's Wasdale Head, Scarfell Pike, Lingmel, Great Gable, Ewbarrow, Middlefell, Talon and Buckbower. This is cattle grazing land. So it's rather churned up and muddy. As it's beginning of March, we're hoping there's no cattle in here, as we've got Billy. But yeah, it's pretty churned up. If you watched my video before on Middle Fell, I'd come across this land to Wastwater further up. And it was like that then. We had a lot of rain and it was really flooded. So yeah, you can always check that video out going back last year. It's a little bit better.
Can we get to a river again? Oh, go on.
Oh no, this is really boggy. Oh,
What a bloody boggle!
I'm going to actually disappear here. Oh. It wasn't like this last time we came here though. So left Greendale, right Gale Syke. Straight on where we've just come, the Lake and Youth Hostel. We've got cows right on the path and we've got a dog, so we don't really want to go through them. We don't know how bad they're going to be. I don't seem to be restless, but Andy quite rightly doesn't really want to go through them. There they are, looking at us now. Andy's done a massive detour over swampland. We've avoided the cows. To be fair, they didn't even get up. I'd advise not to do this walk if it's been heavy rain or if you don't like cows and you've got a dog. This is the third time I've done this path. First and second time the cows went on the path. First time it was bone dry and it was a lovely, lovely path. Second time it had been just after heavy rain and it was all flooded. This time, third time, the cows are on the path, so, and it's very, it would be very, very, very muddy after rain.
Thank you.
See, this is what I do for you guys. I check these places out so you know what to expect. And I can advise you when to do them and not to do them.
I'm just a guinea pig. It's alright.
Please keep to footpath. Well, we kind of didn't do it because we wanted to avoid the cows because the cows are on the footpath. We've got 3 people in just normal trainers and they've just took one look at the path we've been on and turned round and gone back. Trust me, the rest of this should be lovely. Just a little minor section. So that's the path I took in my previous video heading towards, is it Woodhouse Farm, I think, and that takes you back to Lund Bridge, and you can go to Wastwater that way. We're heading straight on to then turn right up a lovely lane back into Nether Wasdale.
Oh, Jesus, this is a good fence.
This is a bit of a rickety fence. We'll undo the catch.
Fucking
That is. Right, how are we going to get that done up?
oh, let's just take it home for firewood.
Oh, and a lovely green path now. This is more like it. Have you ever seen these stone gateposts with holes in like this? You don't often see them with the actual wood in the holes. That's how the gate would look. Fantastic example. You can see the slots here as they slot in and down. See? How simple is that? Beautiful example. So you can turn right if you want to go up to Buckborough, 3/4 of a mile. We're turning left to Mill Place, 1/3 of a mile. Not quite sure where Mill Place is. Come to a nice little wee bridge. So this must be Scale Bridge.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, Herdie. We've got one right by the gate here. Sorry to have to move. And there's a view of Winrig looking back. Ravenglass Head. That's where we've come, Scale Bridge. And there's Buckborough. We now follow a lovely stone wall on a grassy path. Cinderdale back is 1/2 a mile. What did you think of that route, Andy?
Lovely. That was nice and refreshing.
Hello, Tufty. Look at Mohican.
Wow, he's got a punk rocket.
It's a
Punk
punk
rocket
rocket.
sheep.
Pump Booker sheep.
You get down to that one, Billy, you have to dangle you over the bridge. What's that? Just a bowl.
Yeah, Billy you took some dog's bowl.
Bowl.
The dog was like, get off my bowl.
Get off my bowl.
I told you, Billy. So I'm going to say goodbye as we're literally near Cinderdale Beck.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, it's been a lovely day.
Beautiful. It's about 25 degrees now, I would say, in the sun.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And lots of water for Billy as well. So it's been a beautiful walk. Do you enjoy
And
it?
mud. Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Apart from the cows.
Yeah, we don't mind a few.
We don't mind a few cows. They weren't too bad actually.
Cows don't bother me.
Yeah, so hope you join us on our wee adventure and catch you all on another one very soon.
Bye.
Bye.